Servant leadership prioritizes the needs of the team members and focuses on serving others to enhance their performance and development. This style is characterized by empathy, active listening, and a commitment to personal development. It's effective in creating a supportive and empowering work environment. It's best for fostering team loyalty and collaboration. Also, ideal for leaders who prioritize team member growth and well-being. A practical example. As an educational leader, I found that my most effective approach was to support my faculty and staff in every possible way. This meant actively listening to their concerns, providing resources, and removing obstacles that hindered their performance. By putting their needs first, I was able to create a supportive environment where everyone felt valued and motivated to do their best job. You will frequently find this kind of leadership style in business service leaders. They are there to support you and make you better so you can offer your best for clients. Development steps. Actively listen to team members' concerns and needs. Show genuine interest in their well-being and professional growth. Promote a structure of trust and empowerment. Encourage team members to take initiatives and make decisions. Lead by example, showing humility and empathy. Be willing to help others, showing that they are part of your team. Both servant leadership and transformational leadership aim to elevate team performance and foster a positive organizational culture. The main difference is that servant leaders prioritize the immediate well-being and growth of their team members, whereas transformational leaders emphasize inspiring and challenging their teams to achieve goals. I want you to take a moment to reflect on your team members' concerns and needs. If nothing specific comes to mind, it might be time for a conversation. I understand that in your fast-paced environment, it's easy for the conversations to get overlooked. However, you don't always have to solve every problem. Sometimes, simply listening can make a significant difference. Democratic leadership involves team members in decision-making processes, ensuring their input and feedback are considered. This collaborative approach fosters creativity and engagement by valuing diverse opinions. Practical example. During my time managing teams, I held quarterly meetings where team members could voice their opinions on operational challenges and new initiatives. This collaborative approach not only led to better decisions, but also increased buy-in and commitment from team members. People are more invested in outcomes that they have a say in. It doesn't mean that you must take time from your already busy schedule to do it. Many professional service firms that I know have established associate committees or advisory boards that regularly provide ideas on operational changes. Development steps. Encourage open communication and active participation. Create forums where team members can share their ideas and opinions. Facilitate collaborative decision-making processes. Use techniques like brainstorming sessions and consensus building to make decisions. Value and integrate diverse perspectives and ideas. Recognize the unique contributions of each team member and use them to enhance the overall outcome. Consider ways to empower your team by providing a forum where everyone can voice their opinions. Ensure that all voices are heard, not just the loudest ones in the room. Autocratic leadership centralizes decision-making power, with leaders making decisions independently and expecting strict compliance. This style is effective when quick, decisive actions is required. Here's a practical example. In an urgent situation, such as when there was a sudden deadline for an accreditation report, I had to take an autocratic approach. I made quick decisions and expected immediate compliance to ensure we met the deadline. While this style isn't always preferred, it can be effective when quick and decisive action is required. I want you to be very careful here. Autocratic leadership is commonly found in professional leadership firms due to high stakes and fast-paced nature of law and consulting. However, it's important not to rely solely on this style. Modern leaders should be adaptive, utilizing a diverse set of leadership tools rather than defaulting to the easiest approach. Autocratic leadership can particularly frustrate younger generations who want to feel valued and heard. While every leadership style has its place and value, it is important to balance them appropriately. Development steps. Set clear guidelines and expectations. Ensure everyone knows what is expected and the reasons behind decisions. Ensure decisions are well informed and justified. Base your decisions on solid information and reasoning. Balance authority with approachability to maintain morale. While making decisions independently, be open to feedback and willing to explain your rationale. Take a moment to reflect on how often you use autocratic leadership. In professional service environments, it is easy to default to this style because it seems quicker. However, mixing up your leadership styles can significantly boost your team's performance. Explaining your decisions and rationale can be a powerful tool to increase productivity. Now that we have an understanding of the different leadership styles, let's move on to identifying your own style and developing it further. Identifying your leadership style is the first step towards enhancing your effectiveness as a leader. Here are some steps you can take to identify your inherent leadership style. Steps to identify your leadership style. Self-assessment. Reflect on past leadership experiences and outcomes. Consider situations where you felt you were at your best and analyze what made those moments successful. Leadership assessments. Utilize various tools to gain insight into your leadership style. These assessments typically involve answering questions about your behaviors, preferences, and attitudes. The results provide a detailed profile of your leadership style, highlighting strengths and areas for development. Understanding your style helps tailor your approach to better suit your team and the demands of your role. Here's the importance. In fast-paced, high-stakes environments, being aware of your own leadership style helps you make more informed decisions and adapt quickly to changing circumstances. You will act more confidently in critical leadership situations. These assessments provide valuable insight that enhance self-awareness and leadership effectiveness. I highly recommend taking one of these assessments as the results will provide interesting insights. Recommended assessments would include Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI. Helps you understand your personality traits and how they influence your leadership style. It will provide insights into team members' personalities to improve communication and collaboration. DISC assessment examines your behavior tendencies and how they impact your leadership approach. It will assist you in understanding your behavioral tendencies and how they affect team interactions. It helps in creating balanced and effective teams by recognizing and leveraging diverse behavioral styles. Hogan assessment. It provides deep insight into personality traits, potential derailers, and the culture you create. It's particularly useful for predicting performance and fit within a team. 360-degree feedback. Collects feedback from peers, subordinates, and superiors to get a comprehensive view of your strengths and areas for improvement. It provides a holistic view of leaders' performance and areas for improvement. Encourage leaders to develop a well-rounded and objective understanding of their leadership impact. Once you have identified your leadership style, the next step is to develop and refine it. Here are some practical steps to help you on this journey. Practical steps. Number 1, set personal development goals. Identify specific areas for improvement. For instance, if you tend to be more autocratic, aim to develop a more democratic approach by involving your team in decision-making processes. The goal is to diversify your leadership style and tools. Seek continuous learning. Participate in leadership training programs and workshops. Engage in professional development opportunities that focus on enhancing your leadership skills.